Hey guys, Dr. Beddoe here, physical therapist, and today I want to talk to some of you guys that are driving trucks. I actually was speaking with a patient yesterday, discharged him, and his family was in, and his son was a truck driver, and he was asking me a few questions on what he can do because he's driving so much. And so I want to make this video specifically geared more towards individuals that are sitting for longer periods of time, driving trucks. Those of you sitting in wheelchairs for a long period of time, this would also benefit you, but it's going to be a little bit more advanced for you. Because this is going to be people that are a little bit more mobile. But if you guys are sitting in a truck a lot, you guys are going to be in this position, right? You're going to be driving. Hip flexors are going to get really tight. You're going to get a little bit compressed, rounded shoulders. So we're going to give you a few things you guys can do just to kind of work on to limber up. I'm not going to do this video for time, so you guys can follow along. But go back and be able to do any of these stretches for at least 60 seconds. If you're over 40, try to do these for 4 minutes. So the first thing when you guys get out of the truck, or maybe you're still in the truck, but let's try to loosen up the spine a little bit in standing. So you guys can twist to the side, twist to the other side, hold it at the end a little bit. Let's go back. There we go. Let's come back this way. Try to twist that spine a little bit, loosen it up. We can feel it all the way down into our hips and our pelvis, all the way up into our shoulders. Another good one, we're going to put our hands on our hips. I want you guys to side bend as far as you can go. Going to hold it there. Still focusing on loosening up our spine, the vertebrae moving on top of each other. Don't do these rushed. Go nice and slow and hold. And go back and forth. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Just loosening it up. Keep your hands on your hips. I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see this. But I want you guys to extend backwards. If you guys do have the availability of a mat, and you guys can put it on the ground, then you guys can do these in prone press up. Be on your stomach and push up. But if you guys don't, just do it in standing, hands on the hips. Alright, repeat that as needed, right? You guys can do a couple different rounds of that just to start loosening it up. Let's stay with the theme of stretches right now. The one that I really want you guys to focus on are your hip flexors. So, hip flexors, psoas major, psoas minor, iliacus. Those guys up here are going to get really tight because they're going to be shortened as you're driving. So let's stretch them out. So how do we stretch them out? Well, you're going to have to get on the ground or on a table like this. We're going to put one leg forward, have this leg, and we're going to lean into it. And you guys are going to feel that stretch right in here. There we go. Nice, and just stretch it. We want to hold this for as long as we can. Take breaks at 60 seconds. But we want to do that so we get a nice stretch in our hip flexors. If you guys don't feel it right now, thrust your hips forward, lean back a little bit, and you'll start to feel it right in there. There we go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And again, I want you guys to hold this for at least 60 seconds. Take a break. Repeat it 4 times so you guys can get a good, nice, lasting change in that soft tissue. Make sure you switch sides. And again, if you don't feel it when you're here, thrust your hips forward and arch back a little bit, and you guys will feel that. Keep it going. Good. It's going to be a really important stretch because, again, in the sitting position, those muscles will shorten. And if you guys are not stretching them, they're going to stay shortened. And you guys are going to get a little bit more of an anterior rotation, right? It's going to put more of a lumbar curve. It's going to put a little more of a lordotic curve in your spine. You want to be able to stretch that out to get your hips back even, and so you guys don't have back pain. Another really important one that we're going to go move into exercises, especially for people that are sitting down longer driving. We're going to focus on, the first one is transverse abdominis. I do another video. We're going to do it again right now. But again, you guys want to lay down flat. When you guys are flat, you want to compress your spine. So you guys want to rotate your pelvis posteriorly backwards, and you guys want to hold that. So it's almost like you're pushing your belly button down, and you guys are flattening out your spine into the table or into your mat. If you guys can see my hips, see how they compress and rotate a little bit down and back? You guys want to hold that. That's compressing your transverse abdominis. You guys want to hold that for 5 seconds and then relax. If you guys want different variations of that exercise, please watch the transverse abdominis video, and you guys can have a few different progressions of that exercise. The next one that I really want you guys to do is going to be on all fours. We want to focus more on some dynamic movements that are working on the left side of the body on the upper part and the right side of the body on the lower part, and then switching. That way we get a good elongation through the spine, and we're stabilizing up and down as that spine starts to kind of twist a little bit. So what that looks like is you guys are going to take your right arm, you guys are going to put it out, you're going to take your left foot and you're going to kick. You guys are going to hold that. You're going to come down and extend out. You guys want to act like you're pushing and pointing. Pushing and pointing, pushing and pointing. You guys want to make sure that your pelvis is nice and even. You guys don't want to rock and drop your hip a little bit like that. Keep it nice and flat. Again, repeat this 10 times to each side. And then switch. Keeping it nice and even, not dropping your shoulders, not dropping your hips. Come in, point. Again, we want to do this 10 times. You guys can also do that with weights. Obviously, I don't want you guys to use heavy weights. But if you guys want to use light weights, light resistance, that'll be okay as you guys progress up there. The next one is going to be really important for individuals that are driving and sitting down for a long time. You guys are going to get rounded shoulders. I do make a few other videos that are going to go into more exercises, more stretches you can do for this. But for this video, the one that I want you to focus on are high rows, working on the middle trapezius muscle. So you guys want your arms at 90, and you guys want to pull straight back. You guys want to kind of pinch, try to pinch your back, pinch your shoulder blades together, and back down. Hold it at the top, nice little isometric contraction at the top right there. And again, we want to do this 10 or 12 reps, a little bit higher rep count, or until you guys really start to feel it. But make sure you guys are pinching back there. Don't just bring them back and then pinch. Pinch back there and really hold it so we can really engage some of those scapulothoracic joint muscles back there that are really coming back right there. So those are going to be the best bang for your buck exercises when it comes to just getting off the truck, when it comes to when you guys are stopping at a gas station real quick, and you guys are starting to get some back pain, you guys are starting to get a little bit joint pain back there, some discomfort. Go through those exercises. It'll get you guys to the next stop. Please watch some more videos for different health tips, health advice. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. If you made it this far, like the videos, please subscribe. Have a good day.